We have been fed a lie that food is just fuel, a simple math equation. Calories in, calories out. Imagine you have never been to Earth. You have been put here, and now you have to learn how to be a human. You go to a library, and it's full of last season's fashion magazines. And that's all you have to read to learn what it is to be a human. That's exactly what you're doing to your body when you're eating efficient food. Granola bars, protein shakes, fiber gummies. You're filling your shelves with worthless information of what it actually is to be a human. And then you're wondering, why am I on autopilot? Why is my intuition dull? And why, when life gets complicated, you feel empty? Hi, I'm Monta. A mom of 2 girls, nutrition student, and I believe that nutrition is 2 things: what you eat and what you think. This channel is where those 2 meet. Not perfection, not another diet, just real conversations about how to feed your body and your mind, so you can live with autonomy and ease. Your brain is a powerful pattern machine. Think about how you know something is wrong in the situation before really understanding it. That's not just a gut feeling. That is your body and brain using millions of situations in your life as clues you have been collected over the course of your life. The tone of voice, the room, how it feels. Your brain needs a lot of information to navigate that map. If you would have only lived in a simple, predictable life, like in 4 walls, your brain would not be able to recognize these patterns. It wouldn't know how to read life. It can't tell the difference because it has not seen enough examples of it. This is where food comes in for your body. Your body needs to read the world as well to understand it. Think of food as language. Simple carbs, they're not the enemy, but let's look at them like that. They are the simple pamphlets to fashion magazines in the library. They give you a quick burst of energy, but they don't really have history or a lot of information in them, or any real depth. I'm not saying that carbs are bad, but when you are only or mostly eating carbs, as modern diet unfortunately is doing, you're not giving your body the information about the world you're in. Think of how they grow. The crops like wheat, corn, rice, they are grown to be very fast to eat afterwards. Because they grow so fast, they don't have the time to collect the complex information about the soil, about their environment, like slow growing food does. When you're eating them all the time, you're filling your body with these pamphlets when your body is starving for the encyclopedias and history books. Complex, real foods, those are the magical, thick, human experience books that your body needs. They're dense. They take time to digest. They carry the vocabulary from the world they have grown from. The history of the soil, the rhythm of seasons, the sunlight and the struggle of natural world. When you eat a wild animal, you're eating an encyclopedia of the world. It spent its life reading the earth, eating grass, soaking up the sun, and living in nature. When you eat that, you're not just getting protein. You are downloading a complex life into your cells, which your body and brain can use to sharpen your intuition and intelligence. So why does that matter? What would happen if you would eat food from a lab, a sterile environment? You would be cutting yourself out of the conversation of life. Completely. You would be feeding your body a language that has no depth, because your body is the same as your brain. It's a pattern finding machine. When you starve it of complex stories, you're starving your intuition, your vocabulary. It stops working as well. You are literally making yourself less complex because your internal library is empty. You're trying to navigate a real complex life with language that has been stripped of its meaning. So what would be the practical path without needing to start your own farm? My challenge to you isn't to go hunt your dinner tonight. It's to reclaim your kitchen. So the first way to richen your library is fermenting. You're not just making pickles, you're capturing the living data of the environment and keeping it in a jar. You're adding a layer of life that wasn't there before. adding spices. Don't just dump pre-made powders. Grind your own spices. It's even cheaper that way if you buy whole corns of pepper or other spices and just grind them at home. When you break open a seed, you're releasing a complex information of where the seed has grown. And believe me, fresh ground spices are so much better once you get a hold of them. Third, slow cooking. You see, language needs time. This is how you speak to your food. You're breaking down complex and tough fibers that are rich in history, turning them into a meal that your body can actually read. And fourth, change how you check the quality of your food. Stop reading labels for numbers. Start looking for life. You're a human. You're a part of the nature. You know what is good food. Does it smell like earth? Have you ever smelled a tomato that is freshly picked or one that is imported from other side of the world? Look at the colors, how they smell, how they look, how they feel. Not to go too woo-woo. Treat your cooking and grocery shopping and eating as filling your body as a library. Stop filling it with pamphlets and fashion magazines. They have their place. But your body needs to be rich in knowledge, rich in nature. You are an intelligent, living thing. Start feeding yourself like you believe that. Stop being a passive consumer of pamphlets and magazines. Fill your library with history books and encyclopedias and poetry. When you start feeding your body the language that it was designed to read, you will become more alive. You won't just get fueled. You will be aware, complex, and see the world with the clarity that you deserve. Please comment below, what is your favorite fermented food? Is it cheese, pickles, sauerkraut? Let me know. You can see this video for 3 nice recipes with rich language. Thank you. See ya. Mwah.